I'm sorry, we don't have your sheep.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best insults and or comebacks on Friends.
Do you mind telling us what it is?
Sorry, I'm kind of keeping this one on the QT.
Well, whatever it is, I hope it involves winking.
For this list, we're looking at how, despite the Central Perk crew always being there for each other, they were also always there with great comebacks and insults as well. And not just Chandler either. How many of these jabs still crack you up today? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, 5 minutes. While a certain Miss Chenandler Bong is the king of zingers on Friends, on occasion the other members of the gang crack a joke at another's expense. Partway through season 5, each is dealing with the aftermath of Ross accidentally saying Rachel's name at his and Emily's wedding.
Hi, Ross. Take the Emily. Take the Rachel.
This is during the won't of Ross and Rachel's will they or won't they relationship. But while chatting with Rachel, Monica wants to make double sure.
He's not great, but, he's dealing with it. Oh, wait a minute, you're not gonna try.
Oh, honey, please. No, I can't get started with all that raw stuff again.
Calling back to Rachel deciding at the last minute to come to London to tell Ross she loves him, Monica makes a scathing remark about Rachel's judgment.
And he's gonna be screwed up for a long time. And besides, I don't go for guys right after they get divorced.
Right. You only go for them 5 minutes before they get married.
Number 9. Why is your family Ross? Ross has many talents. He's a very smart guy with a doctorate, and he's great at bamboozled.
Oh my God. Congratulations, Ross, because Chandler, you've been bamboozled.
But when it comes to music, his only talent is convincing himself he is talented.
Electrifying. Infinite time.
We saw that in season 4 when he broke out his keyboard, and we heard it again in season 7 when Monica and Chandler learned that he wants to play the bagpipes at their wedding.
And I'm not going to tell you what song I'm going to play either, but let's just say when it's over, I'll bet there'll be a wee bit o' celebration.
He's awful. And when they hear him playing from across the street, Monica and Chandler take turns admonishing each other for their familial ties.
Why is your family Scottish?
Why is your family Ross?
Number 8. Colonel Sanders. When people are in relationships, they'll often avoid doing things their partner doesn't like. For Ross, one of those things was wearing his white suit. But when he and Rachel broke up, he didn't feel beholden to her fashion advice anymore, and out came the suit, as well as the jokes about him wearing it.
You know what? I didn't wear this suit for a year because you hated it. Well, guess what? You're not my girlfriend anymore, so...
Oh, I see. So this suit is making a point.
Huh.
Now that you're on your own, you're free to look as stupid as you'd like.
When he shows up at the apartment, Rachel takes the first crack at him and gets in a couple of good lines.
Hey, guys, guess what?
Got a job on a riverboat?
But the best jab comes from his sister, who digs into him with an insult covered in 11 secret herbs and spices.
You like it, right?
Oh, absolutely. I like it even more on you than I did on Colonel Sanders.
Number 7. Have you met humans? Sure, we all understand that meeting our partner's parents is a big and often nerve-wracking step in a relationship.
You look like my mom.
I'm wearing pantyhose.
Great. Come on in.
However, for most of us, that meeting does not involve physical violence against our future father-in-law. Not so for Phoebe during the first time she meets Mike's parents. In an effort to ingratiate herself with Mike's dad, she compliments his physique and then punches him in the stomach. Unfortunately, it lands right on the stitches of a recent surgery.
Are you okay?
I recently had surgery.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'll be fine. I just should check the stitches.
I really am sorry.
How could you know? Why wouldn't you punch me in the stomach?
Phoebe tries to explain to Mike that she's nervous, having never met a boyfriend's parents before, a statement which Mike responds to with a very logical question.
Did you just hit my dad?
Yes. I'm sorry, I've never met a boyfriend's parents before.
But, I mean, you have met humans before, right?
Number 6. Other women. When Ross slept with the hot girl from the coffee place, it wasn't good for his relationship with Rachel. But it did provide fodder for plenty of great laughs going forward.
All right, Phoebes. Your cab's ready.
All right, let's go.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you speaking to me or sleeping with someone else?
And we aren't just talking about all the times Ross exclaimed, "We were on a break."
We were on a break!
Oh my God, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna break up with you.
In the season 5 episode, the one where Ross can't flirt, Chandler is bothered when Monica tells him that she flirts with other guys and asks Rachel if it bothered her when Ross flirted with other women.
But you know, I never really had anything to worry about. Ross was never very good at the flirting thing.
No matter what side you come down on the were they on a break or not debate, you gotta love her answer.
Rachel, when you were going out with Ross, did it bother you when he flirted with other women?
No, it bothered me when he slept with other women.
Number 5, a shower.
And we stayed up all night talking, and now we're like totally crazy about each other.
Joey, you had the night.
Although Joey does fall in love with Rachel and has the night with Kate, his general attitude towards relationships is, shall we say, more laissez-faire than long-term. And everyone knows it. So, in the aftermath of the Ross and Rachel breakup, when Chandler comments that it's been a week and maybe everything will be better soon, that makes sense to Joey, given that it's never taken him a week to get over anyone.
You know what? Maybe it's gonna be okay. I mean, it's been a week.
Yeah, it's never taken me more than a week to get over a relationship.
In fact, according to Monica, that's 7 days, minus the length of a shower, longer than he's ever actually needed to move on.
It's never taken you more than a shower to get over a relationship.
Number 4, the sun. Ross could probably tell you the name of every dinosaur and the period in which they lived. But in season 10, counting to 5 while getting a spray-on tan turns out to be beyond his level of comprehension.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I'm not finished counting!
And unfortunately for him, he doesn't just mess up once in his attempt to spray himself darker. While those multiple mishaps are not great for him, they do provide Chandler with some great material when Ross shows up at the apartment after his spray-on adventures.
Oh, and it gets worse.
Oh my God, you can do a duet of Ebony and Ivory all by yourself.
Our favorite has gotta be Chandler questioning Ross about the location of the tanning place he visited.
There's something different.
I went to that tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place the Sun?
Number 3, The Lord of the Rings. If we were classifying the friends into stereotypical high school cliques, Joey would be a jock and Ross would be a nerd.
It's Gandalf, and he's not coming.
So you just been sitting around here all morning?
No. I balanced my checkbook.
And when it came to their time in high school, no one would be surprised to learn that Ross wasn't intimate with anyone. His gentle and tender kiss with the school librarian aside.
If you must know, Anita was very gentle and tender. May she rest in peace.
This is a fact that Joey hysterically points out when he doesn't understand why Ross and Chandler's party friend is called Gandalf. After which, Ross asks him about reading The Lord of the Rings.
Why do you call him Gandalf?
Gandalf the Wizard. Hello, didn't you read Lord of the Rings in high school?
No, I had sex in high school.
Can you say drop the mic? Number 2, does she have a wedding dress? Over the course of the show's 10 seasons, there are a number of very funny running gags that popped up over and over again. One of the funniest was the bit about Ross getting married a lot.
Find a divorce lawyer?
Well, I think Ross already has one. Now, this one's free, right? Because you paid for the first 2, so you get the 3rd one for free.
Now, this one obviously took a little time to develop, given that he first had to divorce Carol, then marry Emily, then divorce her, marry Rachel in Vegas, and finalize that divorce.
Hi, how are the Gellers?
Don't call us that.
The judge wouldn't let us get an annulment. Now we gotta get a divorce.
But by the season 6 episode, the one with Ross's teeth, Ross had been married and divorced 3 times, which sets Rachel up beautifully when she finds out that Monica might be setting Ross up on a date.
Still, I could tell she was into me. Well, why don't you set us up?
Oh, are you setting Ross up with someone? Does she have a wedding dress?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Cotton gin. Ross's white suit was the insult gift that kept on giving.
I'm kidding. Yeah, come here. What were you gonna tell us?
Yeah. Oh, was it how you invented the cotton gin?
Okay, goodbye.
Licked on by kittens. Rachel has a great comeback when Phoebe doesn't get a tattoo because of the needle.
I was gonna get it, but then he came in with this needle. And, like, did you know they do this with needles?
Really? You don't say, because mine was licked on by kittens.
Nervous Australopithecus. You can't say erect in front of Chandler and not be treated to a brilliant comment.
Whoa, Australopithecus isn't supposed to be in that display. No, Homo habilis was erect. Australopithecus was never fully erect.
Well, maybe he was nervous.
A.A. Milne. We're pretty sure Winnie the Pooh never said dill hole.
All right, you will notice that I am fully dressed. I, in turn, have noticed that you are not. So, in the words of A.A. Milne, get out of my chair, dill hole.
Really? Chandler? People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Monica.
And I was just thinking, oh my God, it's David. David's here. He's so irresistible.
Really? The scientist guy?
Really, Chandler?
Continue.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Q-tip resistance. Numerous jokes on the show are made at Joey's expense, often having to do with his, let's call it, lack of book smarts.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
Sometimes the joke is just about what he says, and other times it also involves a smart-ass retort from one of the other members of the group, usually Chandler.
That's a girl.
Her name is Erica.
Hey, that pregnant girl's name was Erica.
Yeah, it's a shame you two didn't get to spend more time together.
This was the case when Joey tried to do some quick calculations in his head regarding an event from his childhood.
No, wait. 16. No, excuse me, 15. All right, when was 1990?
Okay, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance.
While Chandler's joke is good, the moment is made even better as Chandler punctuates the line by miming the removal of the cotton swab and the placing of it back in his pocket. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.